The LMC casts a wide net over the Sound Shore to bring you local event info, profiles, and conversations. Recorded in the heart of the village in Mamaroneck Cinemas at the studio on the Avenue, LMC Media brings you the LMC Cast Community Profiles.
Hi, my name is Mike Reynolds. I'm a longtime Mamaroneck resident and a frequent visitor, diner, and shopper in Larchmont. On this edition of LMC Cast Community Profile, we're delving into Larchmont Day Fall Festival and a couple of other upcoming fun events for kids and their parents alike. Scot Edwards and Katharine Hylton are members of the Larchmont Recreation Committee. Scot and Katharine helped organize the second annual Larchmont Day Fall Festival event, which is scheduled on October 5th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Constitution Park, which adjoins Village Hall on Larchmont Avenue. How are we doing, Scot?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks, Mike, for having us today.
Looking forward to the Fall Festival, Katharine?
I am pumped, Mike. I have been drinking pumpkin spice latte since Labor Day. I'm ready for this.
Okay. All right. Scot, tell us about Fall Festival. It's something that's, I think this is the second annual event, and what are you hoping for this time around?
Yeah, so last year was our first annual Fall Fest. Larchmont Day has been happening for years, long before I moved to Larchmont over 5 years ago. It's an amazing event. Unfortunately, last year's Larchmont Day was canceled due to weather, so we had our first Fall Fest, and that happened in early November last year. We've decided to combine these events this year into one event that's happening on October 5th. It's a great event. It's going to be filled with all kinds of stuff for the kids, bouncy houses, face painting, a magician, a band, food. So we want everybody to come down, check it out, and enjoy the afternoon.
Katharine, what are you looking forward to most at the event?
Ooh, I really enjoy the petting zoo. I think that's something a little different that we do. We did that last year. The kids loved it. We're having it again. We'll have goats and sheep and a pony.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. There's a suggested donation fee, and how do you get tickets, Scot?
So two ways. First, you can pre-register online. You can go there. You can get your tickets. The other way is walking right up and the day of the event. Day of the event, walk up. It's a $10 suggested donation for children under the age of 18. That gets you full admittance into all of the events, bouncy houses, face painting, the pumpkin painting, all the events, and just come down and have a great time.
Okay. Katharine, where can, people can sign up where, and you need some more help, right? I mean, this is a volunteer situation.
Yeah, I mean, we can't put out events like these without help from the community, so we're always looking for more volunteers. We've got a Sign Up Genius. A short link to get to that is tinyurl.com/Larchmont Fall Fest Volunteers. Again, that's tinyurl.com/Larchmont Fall Fest Volunteers. But we'll also post on Facebook, and you can go to our Sign Up Genius there. We'd love to have some more helpers.
How much did you practice that? That's not necessarily a tiny URL.
I know, it's the tiniest I could get it, but hopefully we'll share the link afterwards online as well.
Let's get into some of the events, actually. Okay, so Scot, there's Jeremy the Rooster is the musical act. They're kind of grungy.
Yeah, I wouldn't say grungy. I like to refer to them as the 90s rock tribute band you didn't know you needed. I think we all come from that age or that genre of music where we grew up loving bands like Nirvana, Foo Fighters, Weezer. They play all those hits, bringing them back from the 90s, and all great songs for the kids. And so really looking forward to seeing them perform that day.
So I know I like that. You say you like it. Do kids like that?
Mine do. And
Okay.
I think a lot of the kids.
Okay. All right. Katharine, there's kids' games of various ilk.
Yeah, there are a lot of kind of old favorites. We'll have tug of war and cornhole, sack races, which were really popular last year.
Yes.
And P.S., they're kids' games, but I feel like I saw some adults doing
Definitely.
sack races last year,
we
so feel
we
free
get the adults involved
to join in.
afterwards. Yes.
It'll be lots of fun.
Okay. All right. There is a magic show. So local guy, legerdemain, we're pulling skeletons out of a hat, or the mayor of Larchmont, or what's going to happen?
I don't know if there's going to be skeletons pulled out of his hat, but he has said that he's got, his normal book of tricks that he's going to come in entertaining the kids, Magic Evan, and he did tell us that he's got some special things planned for the kids this year as well.
Okay, so we might see that some of them may be part of the act then.
Yeah, definitely. It's very interactive. If you've been to any of these events in the past, you've definitely seen what he has in store.
Okay. Katharine, we've got face painting, which is popular, I'm assuming, at Fall Festival last year. First, it's popular at Coachella. What kind of things are we looking at? Is there, was there a favorite last year in terms of what people put on their faces?
Oh my goodness. I can't answer that question accurately about the favorite last year, but I feel like in Larchmont, Mamaroneck, Tigers are popular, our sports teams, and we get the orange, so it's fall themed.
Right.
An important thing to call out about the face painting is we've increased the number of face painters this year, so we're having 5, and any parent knows like you can spend years of your life online for face painting at a festival, so we're trying to make that better for you this year.
Absolutely, yeah. That was the one thing I think as a parent I've witnessed, a child waiting in line for the face painting. So we doubled the amount of face painters this year, and hopefully that'll move a lot quicker and make some parents a little bit happier as well.
Okay. All right. You guys learned from last time around then, right? Okay. All right. Pumpkin decorating. I don't know if it's carving, painting, spangles. There's a pumpkin patch in Constitution Park, Scott?
We do. So we bring in miniature pumpkins from a local nursery. We come in and bring them, and it's pumpkin painting, but we got all of the accoutrements that go with them, googly eyes and glitter, and every kid gets a chance to do this and come in and make a mess and take home their artwork for their parents to see as well.
All right. That sounds good.
And helping with that this year at the Kids Craft Table is a local Girl Scout troop as well. So they're coming in, and one of the many organizations that are going to be participating in the event this year.
So is there a winner, or is this just for grins, as it were?
This is just for fun. This is come in and show us your best creative side.
Okay. Not necessarily the case on the baking side, right, Katharine?
Oh no, that is winner take all.
That is.
The pie baking contest gets really competitive. This year, our pie flavor is pumpkin. Last year we
makes
did
sense.
apple,
Makes
which was
sense.
another good flavor. But
Right.
pumpkin, I'm excited about to see where people take it. It's a really good thing for kids and parents to do together. We had a teenager win it last year.
So it could be kids, teenager, mom,
Yeah, mom.
or dad,
Yeah, of
as the case may
course,
be?
of
Okay.
course, open to all. Although we limit it to 25 entrants, and last year we had to turn some folks away, so sign up soon. We'll have celebrity judges as well. The mayor judged last year, and the grand prize is $500 for first place.
Winner take all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cash?
Cash,
Not a Bezos credit card? No.
No.
Okay.
cold
okay.
hard cash.
Okay. Cool.
Cash is king.
All right. Bear with me 1 second. Sorry. Oh, go up. Okay. All right. Let's see. Is there, I believe you mentioned before, Scott, there's a bouncy house. Now, again, obviously that's active. I don't know if athletic is the word, but that's got to be crazy.
It's a great time. I mean, anybody knows bouncy castles. Kids love them. So it's a great way to get out there. And there's multiples where there's an obstacle course and then the normal original bouncy castle that's in there. But there's more than one. So get in there. Kids of all ages can participate. And maybe even at the end of the day, we'll let the adults get in there.
All
and
right.
jump
I was
around,
going to
too.
ask is like, yes, can they refrain from jumping around? So that's
If you're part of the volunteer crew, yes, before we break them down.
Okay. All right. With all of that going on, there's a chance people are going to be hungry. What can we eat at Fall Festival, Katharine?
Oh, so we have some great local vendors who are doing seasonal food for us and some old favorites. So Villa Maria is going to be doing slices of pizza, super popular with kids especially. We've got a Walter's hot dog truck coming.
Very nice.
Lala Taqueria is doing Mexican food for us. And then we've got a newer restaurant in town, Locals 10538. So they're doing some smoked barbecue. And we've got some sweets also, duck donuts, penny like ice cream. So
Sounds like the place to be.
Yes, no one will go hungry.
Yeah, so we're also planning on having some adult beverages as well to keep everybody in good spirits. So local wine shop Post Wines will be selling as well as locals as well.
And pumpkin spice cider ale somewhere?
I think we'll have some ciders and some canned wine as well as
Okay.
some beer as well.
Okay, very good. All right. So the Fall Festival, we're looking forward to that on October 5th, but there's a couple of other events coming up over the course of the month. Their Ragamuffin Parade, that's been going on forever. My kids were in it many moons ago. What's going on this year, Scott?
Yeah, Mike, the Ragamuffin Parade's one of my personal favorites. That is on October 26th
Which
this year.
is the Saturday before
Halloween, yeah. So that's a great event. That starts at noon, and it's a great parade through town, and all the local businesses love participating in that. And then we also have the window decorating as well, which information on that will be coming out soon as well.
Okay. So, Katharine, is the window painting a little bit before that? Because, I mean, that's a weekend process, if I remember.
Yeah, we'll be posting an announcement on that soon on Facebook so that you can sign up. But we have lots of local businesses participating again this year. Sign up and pick your favorite one for your kids to use as their canvas.
Very
and it'll
good.
happen like later in October.
Yeah, I mean, I know there was there's an arts festival on the agenda, and I mean, if you're not of that level, you can be an artist in the windows, right?
Exactly.
All right. We're almost at the end here. As noted, there's some fun and busy times in Larchmont these days. Final thoughts, Katharine, on the fall festival?
Just that I'm so excited about it. We're going to put on a great event for you. And once again, if you're able, we'd love to have some more volunteers join us. It's super fun. You get to meet more people in the community. And again, if you would like to consider that link is tinyurl.com/Larchmont Fall Fest Volunteers. Thank you for considering that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Scott, you'll have the last word, but last year you guys said there were 500 to 600 people?
Yeah, it was a great turnout. We had amazing weather. Things are looking like it's going to track the same way again this year. So really looking forward to it. Come on down. Enjoy the afternoon. Bring your friends. Bring your family. Come have a good time.
All right. We're praying to the weather gods.
Yeah, absolutely.
That concludes this installment for LMC Cast Community Profile. I wanted to thank our guests, Larchmont Rec Committee members Scott and Katharine, for taking us through what should be a good time for one and all. Please come and say hello to Scott, Katharine, and me at the second annual Larchmont Day Fall Festival at Constitution Park, 120 Larchmont Avenue, across the street from the library. October 5th again, 11 a.m. to 3. Kids of all ages welcome. And if you don't see us there, until next time, you can hear me on Mike Reynolds for LMC Cast Community Profile. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the LMC Cast Community Profiles, produced at LMC Media's studio on the Avenue. Visit lmcmedia.org to book your time in this state-of-the-art convenient location, walkable from the Metro North train station on Mamaroneck Avenue. You can also support this nonprofit media center at lmcmedia.org/donate.